29 in Taylorville. That's nearly 11,000 drivers seeing your message every single day, while they're already listening to your radio ads. Ready to maximize your reach? Call your regional radio account manager today and put your business in front of eyes and ears across Central Illinois. Regional radio is where your message gets noticed.
WTIM. You're listening to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. The show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and my guests in this part of the show come from the Taylorville Public Library. I've got two of them here with me right now. On my right is Erin Crommett, who works in programming and outreach at the library. Erin, welcome back.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine, and it's good to have you in this morning. And then over on my left is the interim director of the Taylorville Public Library, Mindy Hill. Mindy, welcome along.
Thanks for inviting us to come on to the radio.
Sure thing. And it's good to have you on as well. So yeah, a lot going on at the library. I know have you finished the reading program yet, or are you near the end of it?
Well, officially, it's not over yet. We finished competing, they finished reading, but we're still tallying all the minutes. We had such an overwhelming response. Everyone was so excited. Collectively, we read about 400,000 minutes in the community. About 375 people signed up for this year, and we had the wrap party on the 17th. There were about 85 people in there. So it was a huge success. We're just still tallying the numbers, and we'll be having the top winners and prizes for all will be announced this week.
All right. So that's exciting. I mean, 400,000 minutes, that's what, like 10 months?
Yeah, it's a lot of reading. The community is doing great. I'm super proud of our community.
That sounds amazing. How does that compare to maybe last or previous years?
Well, it's been steadily growing over the last couple of years. Last year we had over 300, and the year before that it was over 200. So it's been steadily increasing in numbers and becoming more and more successful.
That's going to feel great in terms of a lot of things, getting people involved, getting people reading, which is, obviously a big skill, especially for younger folks growing up, and, just hopefully having fun.
Oh yeah. We had a lot of fun. We really tried to schedule events that people love. We had Wild Times Exotic Animals again this year, which is one of the most popular. We had about 150 people attending those Wild Times Exotics animal events. We had some really great craft sessions, some new events and new programs that we tried this year, some really cool creative things, beaded plants, sprayed edges, which is where you paint the edges of the books with different pictures and different designs. So we're really looking at expanding all of our things, like you said, for literacy and to encourage children and people of all ages to read, but also to have fun and to get together with their neighbors and have that fellowship. That's the most important part, is the fun.
Yeah. So like when you have these events in the library, like is it taking place like all across the library? Is it taking place like at the tables right behind the checkout desk, or in like the conference room? How does that sort of work?
It's usually, and it depends on the event, but sometimes if it's a big event, we usually have it in the community room.
Okay.
Or if it's weather permitting, something fun and with water balloons involved or things like that, then it's usually out in our parking lot in that area. And then now we have a new space in the back where we open up for certain classes, and it is going to be our future maker space.
Ooh, okay.
So we've been having some classes back there, and we will be setting that up with, there's a button maker and a sublimation printer and a 3D printer and all that stuff. So we've got exciting things brewing over there.
That sounds exciting indeed. So can't wait to hear about that as it goes on. Anything else you want to mention about the summer reading program before we move forward?
We did have some raffle winners for the STEM basket, Carmen Vincent, the art basket, JD Patrick, the summer basket, ML Lilly, and the fall basket, Peyton Hill. We will be announcing the top 5 readers in every age category, which they have amazing giant grand prizes. And then all the way down, there will be better and better prizes, and then prizes for everyone. So we will be announcing that this week.
Okay. So the prize announcements coming up. In terms of those raffle winners, the names you mentioned just now, had that been announced previously?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I was going to say, it'd be cool if you could find out right on the WTIM morning show. I think that'd get our ratings up.
Yeah.
But no, that works great. And I think it's What would you say has been the effect of kind of adding, the incentives to, to participation in the reading program? Have you seen it like really go up as a result of that?
We really have. I think we have a really good budget for that, and we have really good prizes. It's actually amazing how many prizes we have. So everybody's going to win something. But the top prizes are really amazing too. Also, we used a new app called Beanstack this year. So if anyone wants to familiarize themselves with that, we will be using that a lot in the next year for some different reading challenges with prizes, including having a winter reading program.
Okay, so so Beanstack, I had not heard of that app. So is that where you kind of like track the reading you do? Or
yes,
okay.
You can track it all online. It's really easy and it's all fair and really easy to use. So we'll be using that for other challenges with prizes in the next couple of months and for the winter reading program.
Okay, in terms of winter reading program, talk about that. What can folks expect once it gets a little colder?
Well, it will be a lot smaller than our summer reading program. That was 6 weeks. This will only be a week long. It'll be during the school vacation. I'm not sure which week yet. We'll announce it, but that's going to be really fun too. We have a lot of prizes for that as well.
Okay. And then, obviously colder, maybe not as easy to do some stuff outside. So is that more focused just on like reading or other things you can do indoors?
We're still going to have lots of fun. We have a whole bunch of really fun ideas for new crafts and new events, for the community together. There will be plenty of things to do indoors too.
Perfect. Yeah, great way to spend the winter when that's going on, or whenever the reading program is going on. Let's see. I'm thinking about moving into some future events you've got coming up. Sounds like this week you've got some fun things going on. Talk about that.
Yes, we're still going over there. We have things going throughout the summer and into the fall. We never slow down over there. We've got tons of fun, exciting things for everybody. So we've got book club tomorrow. That's Miss Emily. That's 2 and 5:30. Wednesday, the 29th, we have our homeschool hive at 2 p.m. Thursday, July 30th, we have story time. That will be every Thursday at 10:30 in the children's section. We have story time. That's ages 0 through 5. We do a great craft and a fun story. We have the rescheduled Youth Paint Your Pets. It's going to be the 29th and the 31st. We have the August 1st Back to School Health and Resource Fair at the YMCA, but we will have a table at that with giveaways. We have an upcoming henna event on August 3rd from 4 to 6. You can sign up for that on our website or Facebook. It's through Zeffy. We have a few spots left for that. So let's see. And then we've got August 6th. We're doing the health fair at the health department from 9 to 3. We've got the next 2 weeks, we're going to do a surprise bonus summer event with some water balloons and some paint splash, like a community mural thing. We're not sure which day, but sometime next week. So we'll announce that in the next day or two.
All right. So busy stuff. I mean, we've got things this week, next week. Yeah. Sounds like, a couple weeks after that as well. So, you said surprise event, but then you also mentioned water balloons. So I feel like that might take a little bit of surprise away, but no, still sounds like a lot of fun. Did you say paint splash mural? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
We have these little balls of paint that you can throw. It's like not paintballs because that's, that hurts. But these are just little balls full of paint. Yeah. And we're going to put, the paper up and it's like for teens and children. I would say not maybe 8 and up.
Okay.
Not the littles because that would be a little rough with the paintball throwing. But you just throw the balls at a big piece of paper or a big poster board, and we're going to make a collective Jackson Pollock, if you will,
Okay.
A collective splash mural.
Okay. No, that sounds like a lot of fun. I have never seen that happen before. At least I've never seen the actual paintballs throwing. Although who knows? I've probably seen a mural somewhere where that happened and I just wasn't there for the actual throwing. But that is that sounds like a lot of fun. And then you've got some book related events this week. The Youth Paint Your Pet, which for all I know will get people warmed up for the paint splash mural, and then a couple health fairs that you've got coming up. Is that something you've done in years past?
Yes, this is my 3rd year, and usually we go to all the community events. We have a table if we're not co-hosting or participating in some way. We always have a table there to give away free books and other free things, and have some coloring pages or some simple craft or something.
Okay. So a lot of things going on. Anything else you want to mention about those plans before we go to commercial?
Well, no, other than the upcoming fall events that we have, we have a whole bunch of things going on, and we will have a fall into recovery event with the Christian County Prevention Coalition. We're going to have a bookish ball. We will have a new book club that I'll be starting. That's a little bit more, it's a little bit more for adults, we'll say. And other than that, we have so many exciting things happening. The paint nights, the expressive art, the preschool story time, beaded plants, bookmarks, all kinds of fun things for the fall.
All right. It sounds like a lot of fun. I'm jealous just hearing about it. From Erin Crommett, who works in programming and outreach at the Taylorville Public Library. We also have Mindy Hill, the interim director of the Taylorville Public Library, here in studio. Let's take a break and we'll talk plenty more about all things Taylorville Public Library right here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Since 1938, Shelby Electric Cooperative has kept the lights on for our members when no one else would. Today, we're making that same commitment by bringing reliable broadband to underserved areas. Just like electricity years ago, fast internet and phone service are essential for quality of life and economic growth. Shelby Fiber delivers future-proof internet straight to your door. Visit shelbyfiber.coop or call 217-774-2323.
Does your bank offer rewards on qualified signature-based debit card purchases? If not, then we need to talk. Hi, my name is Julie Sanchez with People's Bank and Trust. Join the growing number of our customers who are earning cash back on all qualifying debit card purchases. You already use your debit card. Now make it work for you with Save by Spending rewards from People's Bank and Trust. Earning rewards is as easy as shop, sign, and save. Call 888-PBT-1954 and find out more about our Save by Spending rewards program today. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music while you wait and wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
Call me, Casey McClure, at McClure-Helberg Insurance for all your insurance needs. 824-2266.
Summer baseball is alive in the capital city with the Springfield Lucky Horseshoes. Bring the family out for exciting collegiate baseball and great promotions. Enjoy ballpark favorites and affordable fun all season long. Cheer on tomorrow's stars today. Get your tickets, game schedule, and more at shoesbaseball.com. And catch Springfield Lucky Horseshoes highlights all summer long on IL SportsWire.
This is Dwayne Wheeler, the police chief of the city of Taylorville. As a law enforcement officer, I've seen the impact that depression and suicide have on many people. Many times, those contemplating suicide endure considerable suffering and distress. But there is help. If you feel depressed or lonely, there are many resources to help you. You can call a trusted relative, friend, or minister, or call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. That is 1-800-273-TALK. All of us are here to help you. Thank you.
Central Commodity FS, with locations throughout Christian County, says congratulations to the area 4-H'ers that brought their animals, displays, and exhibits to this year's fairs. You've made all of us in the Christian County community proud. Hats off to the local 4-H'ers for their hard work at this year's fair from your friends at Central Commodity FS, with locations throughout Christian County.
WTIM.
We're back on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station, and the show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and I continue my discussion with Mindy Hill, Interim Director of the Taylorville Public Library, and Erin Crommett, who's in Programming and Outreach at the library. And we've been talking about the summer reading program, fall reading, winter reading. The only one we didn't talk about was spring reading, but that's kind of on the other side of the year. But a lot of great things going on at the library. Let's talk about hours. So share what the hours are at this point in the year.
Our hours right now are temporary. It's Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, and we're closed on Saturdays.
Okay, so temporary, and then So is it going to move back to like some other time soon, or what's
pretty soon?
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be a minute, but we're doing some hiring. So
Okay.
we have a very small staff right now, and we
Yep.
love being there, but we can't be there all the time.
Yep,
so.
yeah, that's right. Because I know you used to be open on Saturdays. I know that because I've been there on Saturdays. So I guess that was just the only change there, or
Yeah.
some-
Also, usually Monday through Thursday we're open 10 to 7, but it'll be pretty soon. That
Okay,
we go back to
pretty
as
soon.
soon as
All right.
we can. We'll go
Yeah.
back to more
All right.
hours.
Well, I look forward to getting back there on a Saturday at some point. Now, you mentioned that that part of the reason is that you're currently hiring, looking for, sounds like a director and a couple other positions. Tell our listeners what they could look for.
We are also hiring for youth services and processing and circulation. Those would be the other 2 positions that we're looking for.
Okay, so director, talk about what those other 2 positions do in terms of kind of what the day-to-day looks like.
Processing and circulation, you would be working up front with patrons, and you would also be doing the book covering and putting stickers on them and things like that. And then the youth services would be in charge of all the youth programs along with Erin. They will work closely together, and you would work up front also too.
Yeah, everyone who's there
Yeah.
has to have circulation time.
Yes.
You have to deal with, be with patrons and learn how to do all the shelving, everything.
Yeah.
Everyone who works there has to do that. But yes, she said the youth services person will work really closely with me. We're, looking for someone who's a really good team player and who can make the stuff even more fun at the library with us.
So that sounds like it. And yeah, and I imagine they would be pretty heavily involved in like the summer reading program when that rolls back around.
Huge deal. That is our biggest time of the year, and that is me and the youth services person. It's probably our biggest, most important project.
All right. So I guess if you're thinking about becoming the youth services director, maybe pursuing that position, hopefully you took notes earlier on what we were talking about with the summer reading program. And then if folks are interested, how can they apply?
They can go on Indeed, or they can email their resume to the director at taylorvillelibrary.org. O-R-G.
Okay, so director at taylorvillelibrary.org, is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Or they can also apply on Indeed.
Okay, or on Indeed as well. So that's where to go to apply to those openings. One other thing I wanted to mention, I know you folks are one of the locations of one of the micro food pantries that the Christian County Prevention Coalition has helped organize. It sounds like you're looking for some more donations.
We are. The library is part of the Christian County Prevention Coalition. They meet there I think it's the second Thursday of the month. Those meetings are open to the public. They can come in, or we have a Zoom link, a Google Meet link, I think, so people can be involved in that. And we could have the third micro food pantry there at the library. And we have some things thanks to the food pantry here in Taylorville, but we need some more things. It goes pretty fast. There is a big need in Christian County. So anyone who wants to bring donations for that, including hygiene products. We also give away hygiene products. And in the youth section, we have a little area where teens or youth or anyone really can take from that. They have toothbrushes, just any kind of hygiene things, or notebooks, pencils, things that they might need. And you don't have to ask, you just take them. So we need donations for that.
Yeah. So, and I mean, the fact that you've gotten some of these materials and they've been taken, I mean, like, obviously you clearly have the need. You're trying to, adjust to that higher need, but also, I mean, as it is, you're already making a difference.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful. It's really good. The library is our community hub. We work there because we love it and we love our community, and we try to really see what the needs of our community are and fulfill them.
Yep, and you're doing just that. I know you said the library is involved with the coalition. You yourself, Erin, I know have been involved. You've spoken on this show in that capacity as well. So, yeah, looking for those donations there. And then I want to go back to the fall events. You were talking a little bit about that earlier. Yeah, go through some of those plans again if for folks who may be interested in taking part in them.
Well, we're going to have our normal regularly occurring events, story time, expressive art that I do. It's a little bit like, it's just a simple, easy project that's it's more for hanging out and being with your community, and just simple, relaxing art techniques. We have our paint classes. We're going to do more of the sprayed edges, things where they have, the edges of the books are painted. We're going to have more of that, more sublimation printer classes, more beaded plants. Just, we're expanding on all kinds of things. We're also going to have a bookish ball. We didn't want to limit it to like a fantasy category. It's definitely for adults, but it's just going to be, you could dress up as anything you like. And that's going to be really fun. I'm not sure. We're looking about around October 24th, but we're not sure yet. We'll have that date real soon. We will have a new book club that I'm going to be doing. Miss Emily's book club will still be going, but we'll have another one. We're just going to pretty much expand on all the different programs that people have responded to.
Expanding. All right. Mindy Hill, Interim Director, Erin Crommett in Programming and Outreach, both at the Taylorville Public Library. Thank you both for coming on.
Thanks you for having us.
Yes, and thank you for listening here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. We'll be back in 10 minutes or so with another conversation.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington.